What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Thursday. Doing well myself. I come across this particular horrific story right here. It's just off the chain. You understand? I noticed, like I said before, that since a certain mark has been placed on a lot of individuals throughout this entire planet, there's been an uptick in heinous crimes committed. Okay, and looking for this particular story right here, I found another story that's similar to it, where a woman pretty much done the same thing to her baby, except before she did this, she pretty much tortured the child to death with cigarette burns. Even they found cigarette burns all over his body, and his genitals as well. Okay, in this particular case right here, though, you have 55-year-old Yolanda Cole. Okay, she's an auntie of King Lyons, who was 4 years old. Okay, this crazy woman right here, and I'm not going to say alleged to have done, she did it because she pled guilty to doing it. Beat this baby to death with a broom and then lied on his 9-year-old sister. Okay, yeah, that's what this particular article says about Yolanda Cole. Okay, it says here, aunt admits beating nephew 4 to death with broom after blaming 9-year-old sister. How demonic is that? What could the baby have done so bad to make her have snapped like this? That's what I'm saying. Now, to get into this article right here, it says Yolanda Cole pleads guilty to beating death of Mobile, Alabama nephew King Lyons, who the aunt initially had blamed on the boy's 9-year-old sister. Caretaker remains free on bond until sentencing. Okay, now she did this. She beat this baby to death, and she gets a bond. I honestly don't understand that. Something's wrong with the judicial system that would allow a person to get bond who would commit a heinous crime like this to a child, a 4-year-old child at that. Okay, now it says here an Alabama woman has admitted to mercilessly beating her 4-year-old nephew to death with a broom after initially blaming the infant's fatal thrashing on the child's 9-year-old sister. Yolanda Denise Cole, 55, pleaded guilty Monday to reckless manslaughter in the killing of the boy King Lyons, who was found dead at his aunt's home in Mobile in February 2022. Okay, now if you guys remember, the mark came up on the earth, I think it was in 2020. So you had that 2-year span all the way up to now, which is basically 3 years. So hey, I'm saying it's been so many cases. Okay, so many cases. To continue here, prior to his death, the child suffered horrific abuse, including being slapped and hit with a belt and a back scratcher, and forced to drink water out of the toilet, WKRG reported. This is why I say this woman deserves no bail, you know what I mean? And she deserves jail and whatever else she gets with it. You understand what I'm saying? My thing is this. If you don't have the patience to deal with, a child or whatever, why take them in? You understand? I don't know where the parents are. You understand? That's always an issue as well, but why take children in if you're going to treat them bad like this? It doesn't make any sense. I'd rather not even take them in, Now, it goes on to say here, it was prolonged, ongoing child abuse. At first, King's 9-year-old sister was arrested and charged with assault after Cole claimed that the sibling fatally struck her baby brother during a fight. So there too, we have some little trauma going on with the 9-year-old, that she's been arrested on a base off a lie that her old ass, weird ass, crazy ass auntie, said to her. So she's basically harmed both of these babies, Now, the young girl denied harming King, and the Mobile County District Attorney's Office later dropped the charges against her, according to Fox 10 TV. Cole was the toddler's legal guardian. On the morning of February 3rd, 2022, police officers were called to the woman's home on Jacob Drive and found the boy's lifeless body covered in cuts and bruises in various stages of healing, suggesting prolonged abuse, according to a detective testimony during a preliminary hearing last year. The boy, whose face was covered with a towel, had cuts on his nose and lips, bruising under both eyes, old scars on his back, and dried blood on his buttocks. WPMI previously reported. Children living in the neighborhood told police that they saw Cole hit her nephew on multiple occasions, prompting their mom to stop letting them go to the woman's house. WKRG reported. And I don't blame them. It's just too bad if those kids, saw this woman doing this, that if they went and told their mother or what have you, that their mother didn't call law enforcement and report this woman right here. Maybe if they had done that, the baby would still be alive. And the 9-year-old daughter wouldn't be scarred for life, being arrested at age 9 for a crime that she did not commit. Okay? That's just what it is. Now it says here, this old ass heifer, you understand what I mean, said that's what he gets. One of the young witnesses said they also saw the woman strip the 4-year-old king naked and whip him with a diamond-studded belt. In one instance, Cole allegedly denied her nephew water because of his bathroom accident and laughed at him when she saw the boy drinking from the toilet, saying that's what he gets. The neighborhood kids claim Cole allegedly used a broom, a back scratcher, and an electric cord to strike King, along with utilizing a lockup room in her home where children were confined as punishment for bad behavior. Cole was previously arrested for felony murder, but on the eve of her trial, she accepted a plea deal, which saw the charge against her downgraded to manslaughter, carrying a sentence of 2 to 20 years in prison. The 55-year-old is expected to be sentenced on February 15. The aunt will remain free on bond until then. Okay? Wow. Let's see what this news clip has to say about it.
Yolanda Cole, that woman charged in connection with the death of her 4-year-old nephew, is out on bond tonight. Cole charged with aggravated child abuse. Investigators telling Fox News she was the guardian of King Lyons at the time of his death. The child was found dead inside a Jacob Drive house in South Mobile 2 weeks ago. King's father, Ronald Lyons, couldn't believe that Coles had bonded out when we talked with him at a candlelight vigil for his son last night.
He didn't get to live a life. I don't understand that, man. How can you saying that she get out of jail? You know what I'm saying? She killed my baby.
Well, King's 9-year-old sister also charged with assault. According to court documents, she beat King with a broomstick. Those documents also reveal that King's injuries were consistent with, quote, long-term abuse, unquote. Cole is scheduled to be back in court next month.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, man, see, this is the problem right here now, okay? We just heard the father say what this woman did to his baby. Here's my question. Why wasn't this child with his father and his mother? Matter of fact, where is the mother? You understand? See, this was the problem. See, I thought maybe the little fella may have lost his parents. Maybe the father was incarcerated or mother, whatever, But we just heard the father say that, she took his son's life. See, this is too much right here, man. Like I said, this baby was supposed to be in the care of his parents, not the auntie, not the uncle, not the brother or the sister, or anybody else. You see what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, if you are able and you're willing, your kid is supposed to be with you. And that's what it is, because just maybe, had that child been with his father or his mother, this never would have took place. You see, this is the problem. Still doesn't give this woman an excuse to do what she did. You understand? I'm not saying that. But at least the child would have still been alive. It's a good chance that he would have. You see what I'm saying? Stop making children that you cannot house and take care of, because when you do that, you open the door for all kinds of heinous things that happen to them. And this is one of the things right here, as far as I'm concerned. It's a shame. It's a shame. Now, like the article said, they're looking for her to, like, she can get anywhere from 2 to 20 years. You understand? More than likely, she's not going to get no 20 years. They gave her bail, okay? And she pleaded guilty to committing this heinous crime on this little fella right here. And they didn't even charge her for lying on the 9-year-old sister of this fella. So more than likely, I doubt very seriously that she would get, the max for what she did, but she should. And then some. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.